Good evening, guys. It's Aki here. Just doing an analysis for, for tomorrow, basically. So we've done the analysis of the week, and so far, as things are, it is within that weekly analysis. Today, I'm just going to start with GBPJPY. This morning, it rallied. Right. Let's see quickly, as usual. Quick glance at daily. What does the daily tell us? The candle didn't close the way I was expecting, but it's not too bad, but still a bullish candle. Although it's a nice rejection, but it's still a bullish candle. So now what can we actually expect? Still expecting that move. It still is, yeah, at least I'm expecting this one, possibly, and overall I'm looking for that move here. That is still within reach. Even with the chart formation is showing us that this move is still more likely towards this. But when you go into smaller time frame, you might see a bit of retest, possibly see a retest on 49,149. You could possibly see this. Which is back to 149. So it could go back and test 149, or it could just roll down from here. As you can see on 1 hour, it's still holding the structure of that mini uptrend. It's holding this. Price is still holding this uptrend until we see price drop below well, ideally 14824, which is about another 45, yeah, about 40 pips away. We like to see price drop below here, 14824. If we get there, then it is very much likely we're going to get that move I'm looking for. Right now, this is what could possibly do. We could go back and test this, and this could be another entry. If we see price rolling up and then it's failing to break this 149.05, then you can take a position there with a stop loss just around here, which is 49.50, say 49.50. You can take a position with a stop loss there based on how that candle reject around this area. Alternatively is this one there, this move. While even my stochastic showing the quite possible, yeah, there's a possibility of doing a pullback, and then if it fails, then this move could take place. So that's basically what I'm expecting on GBPJPY, and ideally possibly start adding more position around here. But this is where I would be looking to add position, or even slightly early position, possibly from here, which is 48, yeah, 48.50, around that area. This is where I possibly start to add a position, because our first position is pretty much here. Yeah, because I never add position when I'm in a losing trade. Always add position when the trade coming into profit. And if there is an opportunity like this one there, if it rallies up and I see rejection, yes, I would add a position with add a possibly another percent or two with the stop loss here. So that is just kind of getting prepared for tomorrow. Let's see where the market is around UK session, European session, and based on that, either we'll add a position or we'll just hold on to our trade. At the moment, it's looking as more towards downside, but this is what you can expect. So just keep your eye on it and watch out for this level, because we all are from different time zone. The time most likely take that move, or most likely be my sleeping hours. So if you see anything like this happening, back to 49, price reject, you see something like that forming, you can just sell it from there. So that's GBPJPY. Also, we analyzed EURUSD, but I didn't take any trade. Still waiting. As I mentioned before, yesterday's session, it's more towards down. It just come back to test it again. If you look at daily, come back to test. Hardly done any pullback. Literally done no pullback. Yeah, it's open here yesterday and just rolled down 60 pips. So now we can see, because I am looking to sell, but now won't be a good idea. Ideally, this is where I want to sell it, around 17. That's my target to sell from, around 17, and I see price start rejecting around that area. That's when I would look to sell. As you can see, this blue line trend line, that's just a temporary one. This one just moves as the market moves, so it's not really a solid trend line. It's just something that create as the market moves. This is more valid. This one I just drawn it before. This is where the breakout took place, around that area. So possibly we see a test, and if that holds, then we'll see straight down around. Then possibly see this, which is around 1300, possibly lower. So those are the scenario on the EURUSD. Still waiting for that trade for position. But right now, there's one thing that we could possibly do, taking a trade on a pullback, which is not the safest thing to do at the moment because the way the daily closed. But this could possibly happen. Come back, and if you see this is holding this, what you can do, you can put your stop loss just a few pips below here, about 5-10 pips below, and you can actually take a trade, and then you just target about 50 pips, and you see it's starting to make new high around here, getting past this, then you possibly see this move. So you can take, in terms of risk to reward, it could be quite decent in terms of going for a pullback. That'd be something that I will also look into if I see, depends where the market is in the morning, because it won't be a good idea taking a trade now. It would be best if the market gets here. If you guys watching the market, just watch out for this, because this is where it could possibly bounce, and then you see this, possibly this start of this move. So that is something that we could take, but overall I am looking to sell. EURUSD, I am looking to sell it on rally. So let's see how that pan out. And gold, we took a trade on gold, it went well, but as you can see again, the day finished was, I haven't checked actually, past 4 hours. Let's see what gold is saying. Yeah, gold, we entered at 1185. That's where we entered this morning. I entered after seeing this finding a support here, and then took the trade around here. I was took on this candle. I think was taken here. I took the trade around here, and we got this move. It is not bad. Hit our first target of 60 points. So that was a quite decent trade in terms of the risk we took. It's quite small risk, and then we went for it. But because it failed here, and I saw this candle, that's when I told you guys to close the full position. Although one position closed here, it didn't follow through, because this is the move I was looking for, minimum, but it didn't happen. But right now, with gold, if you see this is doing this, if you see gold doing this, failing to make a new low around this area, you see similar things forming. What you can do is you can take another, you can take a buy from here, and stop loss just below. Same as stop loss as the signal. So this is the area that I'm looking to buy, somewhere here. If it depends how the candle close, and I possibly take a buy. Taking a buy here, it won't be a good idea because that is not could possibly just bounce here and then go over there, but I'd rather wait for this if it comes back and test this 85 again, because we can clearly see 85 is quite a significant area, because if it tried to drop below, was it 1 2 3, yeah, roughly about 5-6 hours of rejection. So it's telling us there's a lot of buyers around this area, a lot of rejection. So we can actually see come back one more time, quite possibly, and then possibly do this. And if it goes past it, we possibly see going further down. So I'm looking to buy on dip. So if this happens, then I possibly buy it again and target around 1200, possibly higher. So it all depends how the market reacts around this area. Is it going to hold, or is it going to break through, make new low and straight down? We don't know. So it's still forming that pattern on daily, daily close with a bearish candle as well. So it's not a great sign in terms of buying, but still could see it there. It's starting to do that zigzag, which is, it could be there for days, it could be there for a week. It's starting to form this channel now. It's like zigzag, 1 2 3 4. So it could just keep doing this. It could keep doing this, come back up, eventually break to the bottom or break to the top. It's just very unclear. So you don't really want to be in the trade, but only thing you can do is follow this move. When it comes down, you buy it and you get your profit around here. Then depends how the market reacts there, you sell it there. So until it breaks out. So this is something that we can actually do on euro, on gold, but I will be always looking to buy. So any dip, then I'll buy. I won't be looking to sell here. If it's around here, yes, I'll possibly look to sell, but here I wouldn't really sell. I'll be looking to buy. So if I see one more push down, fail to make new low, I will possibly take a trade. So well, hopefully I explained it well enough for you guys to understand. You don't have to wait for signal. If you see things like that happening, you can just take it yourself. Right, thanks a lot, guys. And also I've got a session in the morning around 9:30. If you guys want to tune in, it's more of for beginners, basics of forex and risk management, which is the reason most of the guys, a lot of guys making a lot of money on one trade, and then one bad trade, they're pretty much into a depression mood. So I'm just going to see if I can help those guys tomorrow morning. If any of you guys want to tune in, you can always do that, and I'll see you in the morning. Thanks a lot, guys.